the moment.
Yes, I get very tilted at the tower. Oh god, have you started the stream yet?
I just did.
Okay, dang it. I sat down and watched Snapcube's Shadow the Hedgehog dub, and it was so good.
God,
I sat down and
it's
watched...
terrifying.
It's really funny.
I'm sure it is, but that game, I'm just like, no. 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 The light, it burns!
I wanted to share with you one of the lines, but it's not stream friendly.
I might burst into flames. What will you do then?
I
don't have any money!
If you burst into flames, you might want to give Blaze a call. She might be able to help you with that.
Hold on, I gotta enjoy the awesome soundtrack of Jungle Strike.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
That's not the soundtrack. Copyright 1993 Electronic Arts, back before they became toxic as hell.
Yeah.
Let's see, campaign 1, co-pilot. Here's the situation. We have spy satellite photos of the blast area simultaneous with the detonation. Oh, hold on. I screwed up. We gotta watch the super cool intro. It's very important that we watch that.
The 16-bit intro.
Hey man, the Strike games were top tier in terms of 16-bit visuals and sound, like real talk. Like, these games are so underrated in terms of what they did with the technology at the time. Like, Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, Urban Strike are all phenomenal. Like, Desert Strike's the first one, and I thought about starting with that, but I just talked about the Comanche, so I was like, I want to play Jungle Strike. I just really want to play Jungle Strike. Because the Jungle Strike gives you the Comanche. That's the main helicopter. Because I always switch. The original ones all did different helicopters. The first one was the Apache, then they did the Comanche, and then they made something up.
Oh.
Urban Strike has a fictional helicopter. They used the Mohican, they called it. Which, according to my research, how they came up with that was they went to the designer and they showed him the Comanche and said, "We want you to take this and make it cooler." So he drew the Mohican, which, to be fair, it is a really cool design. Totally made up, but whatever, you know.
Did he only draw one of them?
I'm not sure. Why, Kane?
Well, because if he did, then it's the last of the Mohicans.
I knew that. God, I knew it. I knew that. I already knew exactly what you were gonna say.
Yep. I watched that movie, I think, once. Watched it in, like, a history class in high school.
One. Impressive. As I said, I still have nuclear resources. So, you can deliver the components to my jungle fortress? With ease. Is 72 hours soon enough? I cannot wait to avenge my father's death. Destroying Washington, D.C. will teach the Yankees to stay out of my drug trade. At last, we'll suffer greatly for the trouble they've caused us. Today on Fox News, we interrupt this broadcast for a special report. Moments ago, a nuclear explosion was detected off the coast of South America. As of yet, no one has claimed responsibility for the blast. We will keep you informed as the story develops. Hello? Captain, there's been an incident! Just saw it. Somebody's showing off. There's a special forces briefing at the White House at 800 hours. I'm there. Oh yeah, the captain is there. Selecting my co-pilot. Ego is the most focused co-pilot of the group. He doesn't have a life. Doesn't want one. He's average with the gun. And Winch, always ready. Ego never sleeps. Okay, Ego. Maybe you should take a nap, buddy.
Insert clever pun here.
The White House. Here's the situation. We have spy satellite photos of the blast area simultaneous with the detonation. Good thing Congress didn't cut the space program much. This Imperial yacht was spotted near the destroyed island. Any idea whose toy boat it is? We further enhanced the picture and identified these two suspects. Boy, these guys look familiar. Ugly, but familiar. They should. Carlos Ortega, the notorious South American drug lord. His huge private army just sprung him from a Florida prison. A lot of good men died to put him in that prison. This is IBN Kilbaba, son of the Desert Strike madman, and more ruthless than his father ever was. Birds of a feather. What's the plan? You will take command of the Super Comanche attack chopper. Your first mission is to stop the terrorists threatening the capital. Good. I was afraid this was going to be easy. Wait, I'm sorry. There's terrorists threatening Washington, D.C.? I understand throwing me out there, but also, where's the rest of our military? How did they even get here?
No idea.
This is a serious question. You're gonna have to answer it, Prez. Clinton! What did you... See what happens when you let Clinton do anything? We gotta protect the monuments. It's important.
I mean, that is a pretty monumental task.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
These people have got frickin' rocket launchers. I've protected the Washington Monument. You're welcome, by the way. So on the long list of the terrorist plans is to destroy our monuments. Now I see why that would be a PR disaster. What I don't understand is, like, from a logical point of view, it's really not doing anything for them, you know? Like, what did they get? Also, ow. I didn't think that was that high. Not the Library of Congress! Ah! Ah! Oh, God! I used to be really good at this game. It's been a while. Mission complete! Now I have to destroy the terrorist HQs. The terrorists have headquarters in Washington, D.C.? What has the rest of the American military been doing? Legitimate concern! They have a tank! How? How do they have a tank here?
No idea.
Ah, shoot, low on fuel. This is the Sega Genesis game. Excuse you. Playing a Commodore 64 game.
At least play a Nintendo 64 game. Come on.
No. You can't make me. Genesis does! Actually, the port to, they originally made the Strike games for the Genesis from the ground up, but they did port it to Super Nintendo.
Nice.
Weirdly, most people think the music's worse on the Super Nintendo, which is not often you get to say that.
Opinion generally though that I just don't like 16-bit music. I much prefer 8-bit. I think 16-bit graphics are better,
Well, duh.
but I prefer 8-bit music. I think that the extra level of detail that 16-bit provides is just, it's such a leap between 8 and 16, like just the way it looks. But I've never enjoyed how mechanical the 16-bit music sounds. Like,
You don't like the mechanized soundtrack?
I don't like how fake instrument it sounds. Like it sounds like to me it sounds like a cheap synthesizer. Whereas PS1 music really you know, had it going on with the way that the soundtrack sounded for instruments.
Yeah, looks great.
But for me, I just never got into how 16-bit stuff sounded.
No. Yeah, all $180. Totally worth it. Sorry, Kana. Girlfriend's talking to me.
All good.
She's more important than your stupid face.
I mean, of course.
You hear her in the background. She's like, "Oh my god, can't believe you would say that to Kane." Whoops. See, that's how bad I am at this game now. I destroyed an ammo crate like a genius. Gotta stop these car bombs. They have a bunch of car bombs in DC too. Again, where is the Secret Service? Where is the Army? Where is the National Guard? I don't understand. What? Okay. You see, Kane, this is the future of America if we don't build the wall.
Of course.
I just want to stress for everybody watching, that was a joke.
Yes, it was. I really would like to pick up Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on the Switch if it eventually happens. There really is a magic to how 8-bit sounds. I just, for me, I think it's, part of it is the punch. Part of it is, like, the solid sound it makes.
I shouldn't laugh, but I forget.
What?
I forgot that Mission 4 is about getting an agent, and his name is Agent Akbar.
Oh, God dang it.
This game was made in 1993!
Listen. This mission has an admirable goal. Da 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 da. But yeah, like, 8-bit music just has this really solid punch to it that I really, really like. It's something that 16-bit has never really been able to come close to.
Well, at least the police are trying to do something about this situation.
Indeed.
Anyway, I'm gonna help out by blowing up the house. That's generally how Americans deal with the situation. Hey, look, our agent miraculously survived me completely obliterating the house. America! I found out that the president's limo is going to be attacked. Really, there's a bunch of terrorists with tanks, and they send the president out in his limo? Why would you do that? Who the hell approved that? Who's running his security detail? It will be enter. Y'all are stupid. Is really where I'm at with it. Now I gotta go protect the president. Oh no, there's a single barrier blocking the president's path. Let me just blow it up real quick. Pretty sure he could just plow over these guys. The president's limo's designed to take a beating.
Understandable.
Don't worry, Mr. President. I, as the only member of the armed forces remaining, will protect you from the terrorists. Apparently the Secret Service just doesn't exist anymore. Suppose the Congress cut the budget, you know.
Well, if you knew about them, they wouldn't be much of a secret. Man, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that you basically have the ancient arrow equivalent of missiles. Otherwise, you might have to worry about the limo running into something.
What's that?
Ancient arrows are from Breath of the Wild, and it just teleports whatever you hit with it into Oblivion. So nothing's left behind.
I mean, Oblivion's a pretty good game, so you know.
Yeah, it's really good. They should remaster it.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, maybe like for like a 10-year anniversary.
Run, Mr. President! Mission 5 complete. I have saved the president. Enemy sniper. Pretty sure I already did that though.
I think that's
Yeah! I did it! Hold on, I gotta take a note of this password because I definitely won't get through the next mission without dying. No! No, hear me. Back in the day, we didn't have save features. We had to write down long passwords and enter them to pick up where we left off. RLMYXVTLZYW. I'm not gonna keep repeating that in my head. I'm not gonna attempt to memorize that. Throughout the stresses of life, one forgets these types of things, you know.
Just take a screenshot. God.
I could just take a picture of it. That's actually a good idea, Kane.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
It's not that much of a cheat. It's like writing it down, but faster.
Good work, Captain. Your mission was a success. You saved the president. Who's actually they pretty much modeled Bill Clinton. You helped us locate the drug lord's jungle fortress. The sniper you captured had this map that details the area's main targets. I love what he's done with the place. While you attack the fortress, I'll be flying overhead in the AWAC, feeding you the latest mission briefing. Let me know if you see any good surf from up there.
This back and forth dialogue is so ludicrously 90s.
How are we feeling this morning? Here's our mission. There are 2 Navy SEALs stranded on an island south of the bridge. Rescue them for intelligence info. This sector is also covered by a large number of anti-aircraft guns. Our downed F-15 pilot... Luckily, we spotted a prototype hovercraft in the area that may aid you in beating these weapons. What? Why is that here? Wait, so the entire rest of our military forces was just shot down because everyone's made of failures. And believe the drug lord's fleet of nuclear submarines. The drug lord has nuclear submarines? How? When? Why? What? This isn't normal.
I just want to point out, just let me know if you see any good surf from up there.
Yeah.
This is the most ludicrous... I called it a 90s dialogue. No, this is 80s dialogue.
Do you see any good surf from up there?
No.
Do you?
No, because
no,
surfing
this is a different game.
Bored.
Yeah, it's old. Got a problem with my game being old? I'm old, and you're dating me, so whose fault is that? Mine? I did not... that is not what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. You two met while playing World of Warcraft.
Oh no, no wonder the Navy SEALs can't leave. There's a shark!
Oh no, it's Shark Week.
We have the code to jam the alert zone of the hovercraft, and we've spotted the plutonium shipments. Fly us to our chopper and we'll punch in the coordinates. The plutonium shipments? What? There is such a mismanagement of every branch of the U.S. military in this game's universe, and I just want to stress that because what the hell is going on?
Well, you gotta power the DeLorean with something.
So here's the prototype hovercraft. I don't know how it got here or why, but what I do know is that I always hated this thing. And what I used to do as a kid, there's actually a glitch where you can actually so you can't use the Comanche for most of the mission because there's a bridge in the way, and apparently the Comanche can't fly over it, which is of course stupid because of course it could, but in the context of the game it can't fly any higher. So you can't go past the bridge, but you can glitch the Comanche through the bridge, and I used to do most of the mission by doing that because I didn't want to use the hovercraft. But we're going to attempt to do this properly with our prototype British Rail hovercraft.
Yes.
Witness the power. I mean, I'm not throwing any shade at the game for its plot, purely because it's an awesome game. Like, you know, if it doesn't make sense, it's whatever. It's a 90s game. Who the hell cares how sensical it is? I'm not looking for sensical here.
Yeah, and as for me, I was just poking fun at it because I did not expect it. It makes me laugh, which I would ultimately say is a good thing. Like, it doesn't matter how good or bad a plot is, as long as you're having fun with it, you know? It's one of the things that's so frustrating about a lot of modern game critics and a lot of the ways that people do critique games, where it just feels like that so many people are incapable of
enjoying
looking past-
themselves.
Yeah. Or God forbid, worse, letting people enjoy themselves. Like,
Are you having fun? How dare you?
yeah, exactly. Like, oh my god, just freaking people need to stop and just let people enjoy something and stop being mean to people who are having fun.
Ah! They got me! The hovercraft is destroyed? Oh. I don't remember this game refreshing your lives for every mission, but apparently it does.
Nice.
For some reason I would... Maybe that was Desert Strike that played that game where it was like you get 3 lives for the whole game, suffer. Because these games were friggin' hard. Unreasonably. Desert Strike was probably the hardest. Urban Strike wasn't... They got kind of progressively easier because they knew after a while, where it was like, guys, no one's ever beaten Desert Strike. Okay? No one's done it.
Yeah, it's 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, Dark Souls is so hard. No, you play the Strike games and tell me how much fun you're having.
Oh yeah, I didn't even get to mention that earlier. I found a video. I mentioned it briefly, but basically I found a video that really deconstructed and recontextualized Castlevania 64, and it was super interesting.
Yeah, people are too hard on it, I think. I'm sure that's what the video was about, if I had to guess.
Yeah, definitely, and like even comparing it to games that came out a decade later that everyone loves, where Castlevania 64 is basically the prototype to what actually became insanely popular.
Yeah, I mean, it was that weird period.
Yeah.
That really weird period where, like, we had 3D. How do we work with it? And it didn't go smoothly.
Yeah, which I do think is unfortunate. I still don't think it would be a game I would like, because the guy really tried to avoid saying it in his video because he knew that it was going to get hate if he said it, but he was saying it without saying it. It's like Dark Souls.
You know, that's not unfair.
Yeah, like...
I agree, actually, wholeheartedly. Very, very similar.
Yeah, and he really wanted to avoid saying that because everyone knows that everyone is sick of the comparisons, but like in terms of the way that the gameplay is structured, in terms of the way how it functions, and it really is a lot like what ended up becoming Dark Souls. And I think that that's super interesting for a game that has so much hate thrown its way and doesn't deserve it. I think that recontextualizes it a lot for a lot of people, and I bet there's going to be a lot of people trying it out. I think I would like to try it out still, just out of my own sheer curiosity. But nothing will beat my favorite 3D Castlevania game, Curse of Darkness.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was thanking my girlfriend for bringing me popcorn cane.
To be fair, we joke a lot about Curse of Darkness's name.
Tell her no. You want me to talk to her?
No.
Why not? What am I gonna say?
I think I've still got that image.
Did you tell her you wanted to initially? Well, that's your first problem. Yeah, tell her you changed your mind.
Oh, I made it weird.
Kane, you make everything weird.
I do. I'm sending you the version that I made. But I think, I probably have a proper version of it somewhere, but that was the one I made jokingly. Oh, no, I know the reason I didn't do that. I didn't do that because there wasn't a C in the name.
I'm trying to work out in my head where the stupid joke is.
Huh?
Is there a stupid joke here somewhere, Kane?
The picture I sent you?
I didn't see the picture. I'm busy.
Oh.
Saving
Gotcha.
America.
Oh, in the game. Gotcha.
Hold on, let me just blow up some nuclear submarines. I'm sure that won't have any catastrophic... Who gave the drug lord nuclear submarines? Just tell me. Kane, who?
I don't know.
Oh. I'm low on fuel. No, 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 no. No cannon. No cannon. Strictly, this playthrough is strictly non-canon.
I also did one for Zach a few years back too, so I sent you that one as well. I just sent it his way, so hopefully he'll see it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, it'd be nice if he showed himself.
I have talked to him a little bit in DM. He seems to be doing pretty okay. He's just been really busy IRL.
A likely story.
Yeah, I hope he's doing good. Sounds like he is, so. But yeah, I miss talking with him too. Hopefully he'll pop back in sometime.
Oh, I think that's it. I did it. I did level 2.
Hooray! I always forget that Symphony of the Night still has the classic logo. I think that was one of the last games in the series to have the old school logo.
Yeah! Mission complete.
Woo!
And they open up the cockpit and they both give the thumbs up. Oh, see, these passwords are getting harder. These got numbers in it.
Yeah.
You told me your army could protect my plutonium. One pilot stole most of it back from me and sank your subs. It is beyond explaining. My gunship should have neutralized him before he even came near the transfer zone. He must not interfere any further. I want him to be obliterated, burned like the trash he is. I want the jungle vermin to feed on his charred remains. I will put my ground troops on alert. If he dares to attack my camp, he will be greeted by a sky full of fire.
Wow, he's very intense.
Good to hear from you, Captain. Continue your progress inland. Unfortunately, the enemy has been tracking you on their radar, so most of this sector will be alerted to your presence. The headquarters here is a listening outpost for the drug lord. He will establish a wiretap to track his movement. Wait a goddamn minute, they're tracking me on radar! This is a Comanche! It is a stealth craft! How? Explain! Once the area is secure, recover the nuclear reactors that the madman is planning to use to make his weapons of destruction. What?
I can explain how he's being tracked in a stealth copter. He's logged into Facebook. He's logged into Facebook.
Okay, it's 1993.
Yeah.
It's 1993, Kane!
Yeah, he's logged into Facebook.
In 1993?
Of course! He's using Yahoo? Yeah.
That wasn't a thing then either! The internet was barely existent in 93. Back then every website looked like graphic design is my passion. Because no one knew what the hell they were doing. Welcome to Web 1.0. Oh boy. Pretty sure the internet was only used by the military? Well, this is a military game. He said military book. Damn it, Captain, stop taking selfies where you're supposed to be obliterating the drug lord's troops. Stop filming TikToks in a war zone. Captains in the Comanche just like la da 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 ladies. Where is the U.S. Air Force? Golfing. I could say that as an Air Force fan. Whoa! Danger zone! I went to the danger zone! Oh no, danger zone! Oh, I got the tank! Ow, 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 ow! Yeah, I know, I'm low on armor. You know who else is low on armor? Kane. Kane's low on armor. Aw, I'm glad your little cousin thinks I'm hilarious. I assume that's what he thinks. Maybe he's sitting there thinking like, this guy's stupid. That's what Kane thinks about me. Yes, I know. I'm low on fuel. I see the problem. I see the problem. Oh, I am so screwed. See, that was intentional, because what I did was I crashed onto one of the tanks. It's all part of the plan. Oh my god. This is the mission that always gave me trouble as a kid. It's where the game is like, die. And you're like, why?
need a couple of AA batteries. Battery!
Damn it!
What's up?
I died.
Gross. Aha! It lights up. Woo! It's alive! Feels heavier than it should. I think maybe the corrosion kinda weakened it. Maybe rusted it up a little bit. But it does work.
Mission 1 completed. Record time. Also, what are you listening to over there?
Amish.
Oh.
The Amish. This guy left the Amish.
And he got a lot to say.
It does make sense though,
Yes.
because Amish don't go to the hospital or anything like that. So how would they know?
Oh, dang it. So Josh. Josh,
Yes.
what should I put in my Wii for this? Metroid Prime or Sonic Riders?
Anubis the Second.
Oh my god, you're right! My brother has that on the Wii.
Does he?
Yes.
Why?
He collected a lot of the he collected a lot of those just for the sheer stupidity of it. Plus, they were really cheap.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
it was like what, $3 a game or something. I just need a game to test this controller with. I think I will go Metroid Prime. I'm a lot more familiar with how that game functions with every single button, so. Right.
what are you doing exactly?
A friend of mine, the friend I hung out with over the weekend, we were going through a bunch of her old gaming stuff, and I pulled out a Wavebird, and I opened the back, and batteries had exploded inside of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm like, no, oh no.
Not the Wavebird!
She felt horrible about it. I'm like, I will take it home and clean it and see if I can get it to work, because to be honest with you, looking at where all this corrosion is, I think it's most of the corrosion was outside of the. It was oozing outside of the. It wasn't going inside the controller. It was on the contacts and it was on the battery cover. So it wasn't really an issue. It wasn't really an issue to. I was confident that this thing would work because most of the corrosion was not inside the controller itself.
Right.
And on the plus side, it does actually look like it's turning on, so that's really good. I just gotta. There we go. Find the number 1. And. There's the Wii power cable. Unplug the Retron. Don't need it. You know what? I'm gonna do both. Why not? Oh, wait, is this... Dang it. I hate composite video. This is why people do HDMI mods to old consoles. Ugh. God, speaking of, I would love to HDMI mod a Wii. That would be amazing. Alright. Time to grab Sonic Riders. Boom. Ooh, that's an interesting thought. This will not work, but I'm going to try it.
This won't work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Like, but if it won't work, and you know that.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't say it won't work, but I'm pretty sure it won't work. You know how you can control the Wii menu with a classic controller connected to the Wii? I've got a wireless dongle for. I've got a wireless dongle for the oh god, the. I bought an NES Classic that came with a wireless controller, and I want to try plugging it into my Wiimote to see if I can control the menu with the wireless controller. There's my Wiimote. But I'm gonna need a couple of AAAs. Okay, we're already off to a good start. It is blinking. Now I need batteries. I'm not gonna try this right now. I'm just gonna. Yes, I would like to display a progressive scan. Thank you very much. God, it's been so long since I played this.
Come on. Ooh, that's glowing. Ooh, there's a cutscene for getting this. We have retrieved something very radioactive. Wait a minute, I hear that. That's not Metroid at all.
I did say I decided to go with Riders first. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this.
And I fly like an eagle, 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 into the future. Yeah! Da 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 da.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
So, Dr. Fowler, how are you finding conditions in the newly unified Germany? I was enjoying my new freedom before your stormtroopers abducted me and brought me here. I demand to know, what is this place? You're in my jungle fortress. We're giving you a chance to be helpful and build nuclear weapons for us. We will be generous. Ach! That can never be! I shudder to think what rabid beasts like you would do with such destructive power. Fool, you will waltz with the tarantulas in the jungle pits until you bend to our will. Several of your colleagues await you in the darkness. One of you may change your mind. The rest of you will rot. The fuck? You will waltz with the tarantulas! Kane,
Yes.
if you do not help me with my stream, you will waltz with the tarantulas.
Oh no. I can't think of a pun for this. I think I should search the web.
Damn it, Kane. This is a cool mission because it's at night, but if you, like, actually, like, if you shoot, it'll light up the screen.
Oh wow.
Very neat idea.
Indeed. But that's a really tough turn for flyers.
Mission 1 completed.
Oh. Oh, come on.
Next mission is destroy the chopper pads. Oh good, I'm gonna deal with the enemy helicopters. Those are a pain in the ass.
I'm so bad at getting rings.
Have you tried getting better at the game?
I mean, I have, but that doesn't mean I'm good at getting good. Oh, damn it. Ah.
Aha! I've come back to life!
Alright, now I'm gonna switch to Metroid Prime.
Ugh! I hate fighting the helicopters! All they do is launch hellfire missiles at me!
Pretty disgusting.
It is disgusting! They're horrible! It's probably worth mentioning, and I want to throw this out there. There's a reason I'm focusing very hard right now. I never beat this mission as a kid. Ever. Not one time. I got here, but I never beat it. And these helicopters are part of why.
Understandable. It sounds really annoying. It sounds kind of like that mission that everyone hates in Jak 2. Like there's just this. It's so frustrating because it's like it's one mission in Jak 2 specifically. It's like, what was it again? I watched it at one point, but I don't know how to describe it. You're in like this mech suit and you're supposed to be moving along, and then a bunch of aerial enemies start attacking you, and it's really hard.
Oh! Oh! Woo! Woo! Okay, I did it. I got all of them. Now I gotta get the scientists. Shoot. How are we looking? I have half my armor. I have enough. Okay, I'm all right. I could use more fuel. Please let there be something useful in there. That'd be nice. Fuel. There. That's actually exactly what I wanted. Could use more armor too, but you know, whatever. If I can get through this mission without something terrible happening, it won't be a problem.
And of course, Josh, when testing out Metroid Prime, I obviously have to enable the fusion suit.
Well, duh. Comanche doesn't have a place to pick people up. There's no passenger spot for them.
Alright, and that's this controller all fully set to go and fixed. Hooray! You know, the other lucky part about me cleaning up this this Wavebird for my friend, she tried to send me back with the dongle. Didn't need it. I already have one. I just gotta find a time to get this back to her. I forgot I put those there. You know how you can move channels on the Wii?
Yeah.
I dumped the forecast channel, photos channel, and the news channel because you can't delete them. I moved them all the way to the right. So I literally just have the disc channel, the Wii channel, and the Wii shop channel. One of which is completely worthless.
What? No, it's not.
The only thing it's useful for is that nostalgic beat. Yo, friggin' Wii music is amazing. Like, the Wii had a... I would pay money for the Wii soundtrack. Like, that'd be so awesome. I would love that. Wii Sports Resort, the main menu themes for the Mii channel, the Wii Shop menu, everything just sounded so good.
Mission 5 completed. Okay. Now, I have to destroy the weapons plant. I still only have 1 life, and I have half my fuel, so I have to hope that I don't run out of fuel, so I have to do this very quickly, but also carefully. Frustrating problem.
Many messages in the chat are towards me.
What's
Or at
that?
least meant to be.
Yeah,
I-
well,
I'm-
you know.
Sorry guys, I was looking at the console. I was testing out that controller. Which thankfully works. Hooray! Oh, right. I'm gonna text her.
Actually, don't pick that up. Of course! Of course that's going to happen! Of course! Of course! So anyway, I'm gonna start blasting now.
And I took that personally.
Ugh! Why is there nothing but armor here? I don't mind armor, but not when I desperately need fuel! I am going to die. Son of a bitch!
Oh.
I am going to beat this mission. Just want to make that clear. It's a matter of personal pride.
Kick its butt.
I only promised to try. Now I gotta deal with the damn helicopters again. This is what screwed me last time. I'm so excited!
You know what? I still have not actually tried to play this yet, so I'm gonna throw in some Kirby Air Ride.
Every single time you get close and you get a missile to the face. There's no way around it. It's ridiculous.
Wow, that was a Super Smash Brothers menu. Holy, yeah, that is...
Oh my god! I dodged it, Kane. Kane, I dodged the missile.
Awesome! HAL Laboratories really does have a style of menu they love to go through.
It's all part of the experience, Kane.
I really like their menus, actually. They're so full of life and creativity. I really like them. Cause like the menus from Super Smash Brothers Brawl, they're pretty much exactly the same ones from Kirby Air Ride. Like, they really do love this style of menu, and I love it too. It's very nice.
Ah, no! No! Bad enemy! Okay, I got 2 lives, decent armor, passable fuel. I might actually be able to do this time. Maybe. I say as I get blasted by a tank immediately. That was good. Here we go with the fuel again. Wait. Wait, I know where there's some fuel. Can I make it is the question. We're gonna try, because I have to go back there anyway. Go, 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 go.
I could play some Digimon World 4.
Chainsaw.
Yes.
Come on, we can make it.
It's really weird to me how bad
Yes!
how bad that game's cover looked, by the way. I don't know how they succeeded at that, but they did.
Gonna give Vima a chainsaw.
Okay. I still think the funny thing about it is that I do think that game could have worked. It's just the fact that it's just not good. If it was at least a tight dungeon crawler, it would have been fun. It would have been ridiculous.
But it would have been fun.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem is that it's not fun.
Yeah.
It's really bad, actually. A multiplayer Digimon dungeon crawler like that, like with
I mean, you say it out loud, it sounds totally fine.
Yeah, it would be fun, but no, everything is so hard and clunky. The hitboxes don't make any sense.
Because with Digimon, it's either bad, average, or it's Cyber Sleuth.
Yup. I still firmly believe that in terms of, like, being an accessible game, there is no better game than Cyber Sleuth for the Digimon series. I think most of the other games are a bit too either restrictive or way too open with no information.
I don't know. Mine's fine. You know, if the Wii U had native backwards compatibility for GameCube, just like the Wii did, I probably would still be using the Wii U. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to map it onto the Wii U's standard gamepad.
No, it wouldn't. My only... I think what bothers me the most about it is because if they're gonna be like, oh, well, we don't have GameCube controller ports. I mean... To a point, I get that, because I feel like it is something where the GameCube ports are soldered directly onto the board with the old like with the old one, so including controller support would be near impossible. But like, come on. We have ways around it at this point. I feel like it could have been done. Did you win?
I did it!
Hooray!
Oh man, I've never beaten that level before in my life.
Woo! And now watch as the rest of the game is supremely easy. Better take a screenshot of that password.
Oh, I did. Hi. You okay? Just check on you.
Yeah, Zacharias, I guess. From this point onward, it's a
Oh,
play.
You know, it kind of would be a blind playthrough at this point, because I've never... My dad and I used to play these games when I was young, and he and I both made it to this level. Neither of us ever beat it. He probably doesn't even remember at this point. Help will arrive today for the besieged residents of San Paloso. A lone Special Forces pilot has cleared the way for United Nations supply trucks to bring relief supplies to the... Yeah, one pilot cleared the way for the entire United Nations force, because they couldn't handle it without me, apparently. Hope you got enough rest last night. Here's our situation. Oh no! I completely... Drug Lord has taken over the city of San Paloso. Your success has cleared the way for our United Nations vans to bring food and medical supplies to these people, but we need you to free them from captivity, because they don't have the budget for actual military forces. It really is just you. So it's just me and the Red Cross. Great. Top tier. This is peak United Nations right here.
I don't want to play Rocket Knight.
Don't worry, UN guys. I can see you can't do anything without me. I'll do everything!
You know, I I looked at the screen when you were flying around inside the wall. I thought that you were stuck in the wall.
The UN guys are just shooting at nothing now. It's great.
Perfect.
I know, up here.
As long
Really
as they're
impressed
not...
with them. Really impressed with them. They are truly the finest the world has to offer.
Of course. Of course.
No!
I can't pick you up unless you move. You're too close to the building. My rotors are hitting the building. God damn. Now I got to destroy the drug plant. I feel like his drugs are not the main issue. I'm more concerned about the nuclear element. But okay. Better stop this guy from trafficking cocaine.
I mean, obviously, drugs are the bigger danger here.
Duh. Hi! Hi, Kitty Cat. No, every time I bring you up here, you're a menace.
Then you should have named him Dennis.
Ugh.
And then I hereby accept my trophy of the world's worst joke that I've ever made in my life.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Blowing up all his drugs. Can't let this man have any drugs. Apparently, in the process of making drugs, it involves vats of acid. What are you making down there? Because cocaine doesn't involve vats of acid, as I understand it. I mean, I'm not an expert on cocaine, you know, but I'm 95% sure that it doesn't involve vats of acid.
Indeed.
Oh, he's got a counterfeiting operation? Well, he has a bunch of nuclear assets, but we can't stop him from... We gotta stop him from counterfeiting our money! My God. Alright, I gotta destroy the power grid. Because if I don't, then how can these people not be plunged into unspeakable darkness?
Books.
I feel like I've killed him. I don't know why he didn't die. Seriously, what the hell? Die. Good God. Speaking of dying. I'm dead, Kane.
Oh no.
Vision mailed.
Quick, use a Phoenix down. This is a JRPG, right? You can do that.
No. When was the first helicopter made? Ugh, late 30s, early 40s? I want to say. Unless you want to count gyrocopters, because that was the 20s. Mission 1 completed. Yeah, gyrocopters were weird. Very cool, though.
Oh, by the way, did you see the screenshot I sent you for Sonic Riders DX? Because don't worry, Josh, they put Mephiles in.
Why?
He's just a skin over Shadow.
Hmm.
So it's they put Scourge in there as well as a skin over Sonic.
That's fair.
Yeah. And that's what I think is like the nice thing about stuff like this. It's one of the ways that I think that they could have easily expanded the roster for something like Dissidia, is just by putting skins of similar classed characters over each other. Like, that would be so awesome. You'd be able to put in you could put in Shadow from FF6. You could put in Freya from FF9. Who else? You know, for the other Dragoon, put in Kimari.
Yeah. Yeah, you can put in Kamari.
Yeah, like, just, like, okay, yeah, maybe the height will be weird and different for some of those characters, but they will be in there. I think is kind of the important thing for that. With a skin, you could probably even include alternate voice lines and stuff, so you could actually have the characters voice acted.
I mean, League does it.
Yeah, exactly. Paladins does it.
Yeah.
And that's Paladins doing it. Would have been really cool to see.
Never gonna happen.
I'll be honest, I still don't even think it's the netcode that caused most of the death of that game. It's definitely one thing, but understand, the PSP games were not really about competitiveness. PSP games had storylines and interactive.
Well, yeah, if there was a single player, that would have helped too. But if they were gonna put full tilt into the multiplayer, they need the netcode to work.
I agree, but okay, you're right. Understand that's not the biggest reason people hate Dissidia NT. Like, most people hate it for the fact that there's no interactive story mode and single player. That's the, like, they could have had the best netcode in the world and they still would have pissed off all of the fans.
Yeah, but that, I mean, it would have helped. I mean, I think both are issues. I think both are issues.
Exactly.
I would say that, you know, I would have let the netcode go if I could play a decent single player campaign, you know? You know, I wouldn't have worried about it.
Yeah.
But if it's going to be, like, obviously it was clearly set up to be kind of like a, you know, a free-to-play, you know, multiplayer competitive thing, which, okay, that has to work then!
I think the other thing is that it's not just competitive, though, which was one of the biggest benefits for me, is that there was, like, PC fights. You could fight against computers and not have to deal with the competitive aspect.
Yeah, and if there's PC fights, then why isn't there a story mode?
I agree with that, but I am still happy that I can just, even in the competitive sense, I can just team up with a couple of friends for an hour, beat the crap out of stuff, and boom. But yeah, like, I don't think the netcode is purely what would have killed that thing, because, like, it was the combination of both. I think that the lack of story mode is a bigger issue than the netcode, because, like I said, Dissidia actually has always been about generally the single-player campaign. Like, yeah, it's a fighting game, and you can do fights with ad hoc multiplayer on the PSP, but, like, if you're playing Dissidia, you were probably playing for the story mode and the crazy crossover nonsense awesomeness, you know?
What the... just unloaded on that thing and it didn't die. I gotta look over the mission parameters of that was exactly what I'm supposed to do. I assumed I blew them up, but that didn't go so well. Hold on. I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, apparently Halo Infinite's in some hot water right now, too.
Thank you.
I'm not sure I fully agree with the hot water it's in, but I understand that being eh.
I'll get you some more. I'm sorry. Okay, so these special armored cars are invincible against air attacks. That explains a lot. What I don't understand is how to actually deal with them then.
So you need something a bit more powerful to take it out, or...
Well, usually that would imply there's some kind of other vehicle that I can use, but I haven't seen that. So I guess I just flush them out and that's it? Like, I assume I have to destroy them somehow, but it ain't gonna be with anything I got.
But yeah, apparently 343 is in hot water for canceling split screen multiplayer.
Yeah, I heard that was a pretty major letdown. Because to a degree, like, I get why. Like, I get why on both sides, where I'm like, I see why they didn't bother, but also, I see why this is super annoying. Every Halo has had it.
Yeah. Yup. Unless you're Halo 1.
Well,
I think that was the only one that didn't have split screen co-op.
Halo 1 barely had
At least
multiple. Well, no, yes, it did, didn't it?
I have an original copy. 1 second. I can double check this. Because I was pretty sure it didn't, but... It actually does have Xbox System Link, and it says players 1 to 4, but I don't know if that means co-op or multiplayer.
Well, it would have to be, because I don't think the original Halo was online at first. I think they had to release a special edition with that.
Yeah, but it does have System Link, so I would assume that that's probably like... Alright, to Google. Halo 1 System Link. Xbox. Because it was added to the new one.
Zachary says it did.
This Halo 1 OG Xbox support co-op campaign. Alright. Oh, I didn't know that. Apparently there's a mod for the original Halo to make it a co-op campaign. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Just for fun, I might have to Google that and see what kind of tech goes into that. Halo combat evolved through a combination of system link and normal split-screen gameplay allows up to 16 players to participate in a single match. 4 consoles, each showing 4 split screens. Alright, so I don't hear anything about a co-op campaign for Halo 1, so it was just normal multiplayer for
Okay,
the first game.
Kane, that's wrong.
Oh.
And I assure you of this because I had played split-screen co-op, co-op campaign with Matt on his original Xbox. I promise you, it was a hit.
Oh, okay. To be fair, I was just reading up this, and the article didn't mention that, and I didn't see any mention of it on the case, so. Oh well. It's there. Cool. Good to know. Because yeah, like, friggin' split-screen co-op is amazing. I love that feature. The one thing that really frustrates me about split screen though is that I wish that they would allow that functionality for System Link as well. It's a excuse me. Zachary says, ironic twist, my friend who introed me to Halo is also called Matt.
Common name.
Yep. But I wish that there was that kind of functionality for System Link as well. System Link is such an underutilized thing that I think is so nice nowadays because it's such an easy way to keep a game alive, to just let you create, just to connect your own network and have other people connect to it. Okay. I think I've probably mentioned X-Link Kai to you before, right?
No, but you're about to.
X-Link Kai is a pretty popular, like, tunneling service for stuff like the original Xbox or PlayStation 2 or things like that. Anything with a System Link game connection. And what it lets you do is it creates its own version or its own identity of like an Xbox Live system, but through the System Link functionality. So it's like being connected, it's like connecting to a LAN party just over the internet. So you can play System Link games via the internet without worrying about any servers needing to be up because you make your own servers, essentially. So any game that has that kind of functionality, you can utilize that with just some extra software, and you can play them online whenever. It's frickin' awesome. And we just watch so many games every day, like dying hardcore, and it just sucks watching those games die when they really didn't have to if they could have a System Link functionality for the multiplayer. Also, to be blunt, I think that shared camera stuff is so infuriating. I can't stand shared camera. It's one of the reasons I really don't like Gauntlet, despite everyone loving Gauntlet.
Okay. Thank you. I'll do it whenever I feel like it. Can't tell me what to do. No, he's not. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He's a good boy.
I remember Santar.
I'm just kidding around. You don't have to get so serious. These aren't very good options. And you distracted me and now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. You distracted me. Hey, Kane, remember how you said that, oh, don't worry, I'm sure the next mission will be way easier than that one? Why would you lie to me?
To be fair, I was mostly joking about where there's just like this weird random difficulty shift in one level. I mean, I'm sure you can find some fan art of that online.
I assure you that actually exists. And it's not safe for work sometimes. People
Yeah.
are weird.
To be honest, though, I feel like it really wouldn't look that different because, like the Tails doll is pretty non-detailed in general, so it probably wouldn't look that different.
Yeah, that's what you say now.
I mean, fan art's not canon.
You haven't
so
seen what I've seen, kid.
I'm sure I haven't. When I look for Sonic art, I look on the Sonic News Network Wikia and looking at all the official stuff, so yeah.
Probably a good call.
Indeed.
You are a wise man, Kane. You know better than to trust Google image search.
Alright, well, let's just go to Google,
do it.
type in Who's the Bat. Oh, God!
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Tails doll is an infamous character from Sonic R. It's just a robot version of Tails, and it just
You can have it.
took on a life of its own in like the creepypasta community, and it's like Sonic.exe kind of thing. So.
My older fans have to remember that the newer fans don't know nothing about half this stuff.
Yeah.
Newer fans want to know about trains and planes and y'all coming in here with your furry nonsense. Especially you, Kane!
Listen, Josh. I need you to understand that you got a running Darkness the Wolf above your head right now.
Don't you dare bring him into this.
I will. For you see, you're definitely preparing your own fan game. It's called Darkness the Wolf meets Shadow the Hedgehog.
Uh,
And the subtitle is
cringe.
The Ultimate Life Form.
Cringe.
Are both of your wings destroyed?
Huh? This is a helicopter, Kane.
Okay. Different thing. For some reason, so I'm looking at the sprite in a smaller screen, and I looked at it, I'm like, wait a minute, it looks like your wings are, but nope.
No, that's just what they look like. Because
Okay.
it doesn't need proper wings. That's just where it holds its weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, the two new characters in 2.0, by the way, are Chaos and Metal Sonic. And thus there's 12 more characters to watch for.
Oh my god! What?
Did you get exploded?
Yes!
Gross.
Well, I'm back to the armored car mission.
Oof.
Okay, so I'm gonna summon the armored cars, which is what it says to do. Beyond that, I don't even know where to begin, though.
In attack position.
Shut up, Kane.
By the way, I did see the TikTok. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I get it. They're invincible to air attacks. What do I do about that?
You have to ground them.
Blast the two tall labs in the center of that downtown area to flush out 5 armored cars. These cars have special armor for invincibility against air attacks. Yes, okay, great. Now what? It doesn't tell me what to do after that. Take command of the attack motorcycle at the police station north of your What?! How long has that been there?
Highway to the danger zone. Gonna take you right into the danger zone.
Kane, please.
Yes.
The attack motorcycle. This is really a thing. Vroom. Well, it does destroy the armored cars. That is a thing it does. Mission 6 completed. Told you you could have it.
What else did I drop? I need.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to go back. You know
sorry. Oh boy. I better hope I find some fuel somewhere. Otherwise I am hosed.
Indeed. I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
No, 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 no! I almost, I was so close!
I am back.
Kate, I was so close. I'm so upset.
Dang it. Kick its ass.
Well, I was operating, like, I lost both my lives really early on, and I was struggling the whole time to keep my one. So if I could do that, like, for the whole time, I'll have an extra life by the end of it, and I'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thought process right now. And since now I know exactly what the level wants me to do, I'm in a much better position to actually, you know, do it. Because I really did not know what it wanted me to do about those armored cars. Mostly because the game did not point out the fact that there was a motorcycle. Until I actually read the mission parameters. I have to read in a Genesis game.
But reading is hard.
Yeah, I know.
I actually do generally believe that gaming has too much of a problem with making you read way more than you should have to.
I mean, this was an early game. So, I mean, there's no voice acting. how else are they gonna tell you it's there?
I think to be fair to this game, it is mostly gameplay. Like, okay, I'm not necessarily talking like story-wise per se, but like I tried to play Rogue Galaxy the other day, and for the most part, I was having fun. The problem is that the game kept interrupting me and telling me with multiple giant menus and pictures with several paragraphs of text about how some of the functions work, and I'm like, dude, stop dumping me with this. What are you doing? Just show me how it is in a tutorial. Like I would rather have it demonstrated to me than told to me. I think that's my big issue with stuff like that, where it's like, just make us do it. Just say, hey, do you know how to defend? Hold this button. And then they put you into combat, and then it tells you, hold L1 to block. So then you do it, and you block, and then after a successful block, it's like, great. Do this when you need to, do this in order to, I don't know, parry at the right
So
time.
you want it to be like
Or
Zelda.
don't. Huh?
So you want it to be like Zelda.
I am actually not sure if Zelda does it that way for its tutorial.
Twilight Princess did.
Yeah, Twilight Princess did do it that way, yeah. But yeah, like that. Like, friggin'... Because I'm sorry, guys, I hate to break it to you. I don't care if it's an RPG. I don't care if it's a fighting game. I don't care if it's an action game. I don't care if it's chess. Stop making me read.
Well,
Just show me how to do the thing.
well, this game was made in 1993, Kane. How else are they gonna do it?
I don't mind it when it's a little bit of text. Like, it did tell you, okay, go get the motorcycle. I'm like, alright, that's enough instruction for me to go do that.
Yeah, and they also told me where it was on the map. They said it's right above your LZ. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That's all I needed to... That's all I needed to know.
Exactly. But with Rogue Galaxy, it would have been more, now you see, there's a motorcycle up in the corner here. And in order to do that, you need to move the stick to get up there. And when you get there, you have to push all the buttons in order to... I know. Oh, but don't forget, there's a second page on it. You see, when you're in the motorcycle, you can move on the ground. I know! Like, that's the level of tutorial. Like, okay.
If the motorcycle could fly, I think I could understand you explaining that part, but...
Yeah. And here's the thing. Here's what annoyed me more about Rogue Galaxy. I actually died at one point after beating a boss. Thank God I'd saved beforehand. But what happened was I died because both of my party members had left. And I'm still in the town. So I'm like, okay, cool. The boss is dead. No more dealing with enemies. Oh, a random encounter with 3 guys that I have to use the charge attack for. I'm auto-locked onto something else, and oh no, I'm dead. Because I couldn't unlock from the other thing in order to take care of the other one I needed to, because it spent so long explaining all of this crap that I don't know how to switch targets! Excuse me?
Suffer.
Oh, and it gets better. I think I actually did figure out which button changes targets. I think it's right on the D-pad. Which then means I have to take my thumb off the stick in order to hit the right D-pad button so that I can switch targets, stopping me in place, leaving me vulnerable to the enemies in there, and then I have to move back to the stick, and then I have to run away again in order to charge up an attack to hit the armored guys, which I can't do anyway. I can't stand charge attacks. Those are frustrating. I've always felt that there's never been a game that does a charge attack good enough, where, with a melee attack anyway...
I was gonna say, sir, you play Mega Man.
It's not a problem with a gun. It's a gun. It's meant to be fired at long distance, but like Fable 2. Like Fable 2. Do you remember the flourishes in Fable 2?
Yes.
I hate them because you're using a melee weapon, and it's really hard to judge when you can and can't use that with whatever enemy is surrounding you. And I've never liked that system, because in my mind I'm just like, why don't you just give me a heavy attack then?
No.
Just let me hit the heavy attack button. At least I know what's gonna happen when I hit the attack button. I've never understood how long, and especially for how long it takes to like start the charging process. It's like, well, I'm already getting hit and I'm dying from the fact that I had to start charging the stupid thing. Ouch.
That's okay. That was one life. By this point, I'd already lost 2.
Gotcha.
So I can deal with that.
How to save a life.
Shut up, Kane.
But yeah, I so very much miss the flourishes from Fable 1. I just think they made a lot more sense there. Being more of a reaction command instead of an active thing where you have to be like paying attention to use it. Like, oh cool, my blade is glowing. Smack. And it was a button press. It was a button press. I really liked it being a button press where I knew exactly what was gonna happen, when it was gonna happen, and I could easily work with it. But I've never liked Fable 2 with... I mean, either or, they're both really good, Zachris. Like, the answer to enjoying Fable 1 is play Fable 1. This is a great game no matter which platform you play it on. 360's probably the weakest one, mostly just because the remaster is a bit rough around the edges, but it's still very playable. I mean, I sat down and basically 100% of the game in 25 hours, because I was definitely taking my time on that and just really enjoying it, so... Great game.
God, oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. I know I'm in a danger zone!
I really do wish we would have gotten Fable 2 on PC, though, at the very least. I do think that the PC version is a lot better in terms of playing it on modern hardware, with one major issue with Fable 1. Do not play Fable 1 in 1080p. Please do yourself a favor and don't do that. Put it in 720p and keep your sanity intact. Like, I was able to... find that screenshot kinda recently, wasn't I? Because, yeah, that was the super ridiculously tiny... Because Fable 1 is such an old PC port that it's just like, oh, hi, we don't have a UI at 1080p.
I knew it.
What?
Welcome to old school game logic. Blow up a an oil tanker and you get fuel. That's
well,
that's how that works in real life. Don't you know that?
of course. Yeah, my issue with that, Zachary, for certain, is ultimately that I would like to play the game in 1080p, but at that point, I feel like we're better off just playing Fable Anniversary or just waiting for Xbox emulation, which is not gonna be for a while. Because yeah, it's really unfortunate for how tiny that I'm actually a bit surprised that no one has modded Fable 1 to make the UI bigger. It could very well be a massive undertaking, though, which I imagine it could very well be.
I know, we're low on fuel. Give me a second. Give me a second! Can I make it? That is a very... Ooh, maybe. Oh! Okay, well, the answer is yes and no.
Did you make it?
Well, I made it, but then I immediately got shot down. Yeah.
Oh, no. Disgusting.
Yeah, that was pretty gross. Let's just go. Alright, so I have full armor, I have full fuel, only 2 more missions, one is very easy. Involves me doing this. And running away. I'm running away, get out of here.
Running right into the danger zone.
Kinda.
But yeah, there's not many games that I generally that I'll generally go PC Master Race on. The only thing that I really can say about that would be modding. Like, modding's way easier on PC. Like, putting in custom content into Elder Scrolls is hilariously fun. I can replace dragons with Thomas the Tank Engine. Hello.
Oh my god. Okay, and I did it. All I have to do is get back to my LZ and I beat the level. That's all I have to do!
Where's the LZ?
Far enough away that in theory I could be shot down if I run into something terrible, but I think I can make it. I'm almost there. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah!
Finally finished the level.
Oh! That was a pain in the ass!
Indeed.
I've hit the point in the game, and all 3 of the games do this, where they're like, okay, how are we going to make the game harder? Well, we just stop giving them fuel and ammo pickups. Great. It's great. Excellent. Genius.
He's gonna do it all in one run.
Yeah. There's like 3 fuel pickups in that entire friggin' level. It's such bullshit.
I love that I pulled open Twitch. I was trying to see if you were streaming. I was like, oh, okay, it's not streaming. And I was oh, it's some person, some like VTuber on stream. I unmute the stream.
Congratulations, General. Your deliveries of Soviet technology have been orderly and on time. You're welcome, comrades. Or should I say, partners. This has been a profitable transaction for all of us. Niet. Niet. The underground snow fortress? Where?
Underground.
I open up a VTuber stream and I just hear, look at these grippers. It's just feet.
Lovely.
Mission 6, the Snow Fortress. Yep, never made it this far in the game. I gotta go rescue Wild Bill. So, Duck, what are you up to?
I got some more RAM today.
Hooray, RAM!
So I can up my renders even more stupid levels.
Woo!
I have this problem with scale.
Oh.
See, everyone's like, hey, you know, like, just do renders like, you know, like single to 2 characters. And I'm like, you know, like with my graphics card, I can do like 3 or 4, like some played around settings. That's still not enough.
Oh.
I need 5 to 6 characters in a scene just because I'm fucking stupid. or like tons of extra particle effects, all with super high detailed stuff.
Gotcha.
Magical effects and shit. Requires shit tons of like VRAM. Actually, it's weird. I don't know. I guess it's just my software itself that it doesn't like how much it uses way more RAM than I know it should. Because like I have you know, I have a 3090. I have VRAM to fucking spare. And my software still crashes because it's like, nah, you don't have enough RAM. I'm like, yes, I do. It's like,
No, you don't.
You need system RAM.
You need
I'm
to
like,
ram in
why?
some more.
I tried downloading some more and it just didn't go.
Ah. That is unfortunate. Maybe you should try to upload some RAM instead.
God, what are these?
Guns and guns and guns and guns, hooroo, hooroo.
They're really, really powerful tanks. I am not thrilled about that.
I'm also watching some squad gameplay on my monitor. Watch somebody do a barrel roll in a Venom. Josh, you know what a Venom is, yes?
I could do that.
You could.
I could.
I don't. I just want you to understand, Duck, that when you said that, the only thing that I could think of is someone writing, like, on the back of Venom from Spider-Man. like the Sonic the Hedgehog mod for Breath of the Wild that replaces the Master Cycle with Sonic.
Yeah, for your benefit. Where the fuck is this comparison?
So what is a Venom?
A Venom is the Marine Corps helicopter.
Gotcha.
One of those things.
Oh, the helicopter.
Yeah.
Wait, I could still do that, but when you said Venom, I was thinking of the British jet fighter.
Oh no, sorry. So yeah, barrel roll in a jet fighter. Yeah, that's no biggie.
That's why I was like, you were like, oh man, it's so hard. I'm like, it's a jet fighter.
Yes, man.
I was just letting you have your fun, though.
Fucking helicopter.
You know what I can do a barrel roll in?
R-wing?
Not an R-wing, because that's an aileron roll. Oh!
You can still do one, technically.
No, you can't. Not in the original game.
For 64, maybe you can do it in Assault. But, I don't know. But definitely not in the old ones.
No! Oh!
God, I freaking love Star Fox Assault too. It's such a good game.
No, I love Soviet Strike. Actually, I prefer its sequel, Nuclear Strike. Nuclear Strike was pretty cool.
So is this the only game on the Genesis?
No, no. Genesis has Desert, Jungle, and Urban Strike. And then the
Gotcha.
PlayStation got Soviet and Urban Strike.
Gotcha.
There was supposed to be another game called Future Strike, but it got canceled.
Ouch.
It got readapted, though, into something else. And I was like, kind of glad they canceled it because of what they were going to do with it.
What were they gonna do?
Instead of a helicopter, it was going to be like a Metal Gear style walker.
That's strange.
Yeah, it was a weird thing for them to do. They readapted the gameplay into another game. I forget what it's called, but it's a mech style game. So they still it still kind of got made, but not. It was just it had nothing to do with the Strike series.
Let's see, Future Strike. Alright, so Future Strike. Final Cut. Future Strike was never released, but the development of the game evolved into Future Cop LAPD.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, I think they just realized it was too different. Because, like, half the reason I played these games is because of the helicopters.
I wish a lot of developers would realize that.
That you only play the games for the helicopters?
Yes. Kane only plays his games for the helicopters, obviously. He plays so many helicopter games.
No, I just wish developers would realize that sometimes changing the formula that much is a bad idea and just taking that effort and making something else instead. I just don't think it's worth tarnishing what people like about it. Like, people always want to talk about artistic intent, but only when it suits them.
It's weird because the concept for Future Strike kind of predicted drone warfare. Because the whole point of the mech was that it was an AI.
Gotcha.
You were no longer risking a pilot, which also would have really weirded things out because the whole point of one of the things they adapted was that there was the commander. The commander was this nameless, faceless dude that just loved suicide missions. But it's the player character. You know, it's a concept to be like, yo, you're the commander. Like, okay. Well, anyway, now you're playing an AI protocol. It's like, that's not really the same anymore, you know? I must go collect the Soviet general. Oh, jeez! That was a bad spot to be in!
Oh wow, yeah, holy
I'm just...
Oh my god, there's so many tanks!
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at how many tanks there are chasing me!
Oh my god! I understood that reference.
Yay!
Yeah, hon. Yeah, getting there. In the morning. Oh. Okay. That's not that in the morning. I'm just messing with you.
I always forget how hard that reference hits me.
Yeah, Amber was there for that.
Yeah. He was taking a drink when that happened. Cause like the biggest thing I remember was him bursting into laughter going, "Dang it, Josh, I'm trying to drink here."
There were a lot of tanks! It's not my fault.
There were a lot of tanks. I have not. I have not been.
No! Oh, I had another life? Since when?
Oh.
I thought that was a game over. What the hell? I'm not complaining. I'm just like, what?
Surprised.
Yeah. I could have sworn I died twice, but okay. Alright. That's fine. Fine with me!
There it is. Holy crap. Still around. No activity within the last 30 days.
Oh! What? Wow, I hate those things! Ah, those M1s are just like, die! Alright,
There I am.
I'm gonna give this level one last try.
Hey, Duck.
Yo.
So I just talking about that video made me think. I checked up on the I checked up on the crew stats for
Oh, jeez.
for yeah.
Oh
for
my
the G-
god.
Yeah. So no.
Back when we
activity-
named everything after StarCraft stuff?
It's called the Dark Nexus.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm actually in it. I'm one of the muscle.
Yeah, it's a pretty questionable sign of your crew strength when Kane is the muscle.
Yeah. I believe I deserve a promotion. For you see, these muscles have been growing quite a bit.
Ugh, stop.
But yeah, I was trying to see like there's any if the oh there's Zach. So Zach and I are in the muscle. Trying to see if I can find anyone else.
Yeah, it's a
that
really
is-
bad sign of your crew when you and Zach are the muscle.
Do you know what's even better? Do you know what's even better, by the way?
What?
Out of every single person in this entire guild or crew, I'm the only one with the only anime portrait available on the social club. Because Rockstar was in fact involved with Oni.
Does that make you feel special, Kane?
Yes. It makes me feel very nerdy that not only do I know what Oni is, I know exactly why it's there. I've been wanting to get Oni on the PS2 at some point. I know it's on the PC, but I imagine the PC version is going to be such a pain in the butt to deal with.
How many hits from Yumi's ult does it take to stun somebody?
What?
Question for Josh.
What's the question?
How many hits from Yumi's ult does it
Huh?
take to stun somebody?
Who's ult?
Yumi.
The cat?
Yeah.
I thought it was 3.
Okay, that would make sense.
Are you playing League?
Yeah.
And you didn't invite me?
You were busy with your own thing.
Which is fair.
Is it fair, Kane?
Yeah.
I'm also only playing ARAMs and Spellbook till I can get back into the groove of things.
That's fine. I don't have time to play today anyway. But I like being asked.
I was gonna ask you when it was relevant.
Kane, can Duck interest you in a rousing game of League of Legends?
No.
I was gonna say, there's not even a consideration there.
But might I interest you in a rousing game of Heroes of the Storm?
No.
Game.
Hmm?
Dead game.
It was
Not a-
at one time.
I mean, yeah, it's not even like a question now at this point. Yeah, dead game. Literally never getting another character again. Just on maintenance mode.
Maintenance mode.
Yeah, the basically there's nobody working on the game anymore, like other than people just making sure things don't fucking break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They you know, it's like people kind of figured that, but Blizzard officially came out and said it.
I had a big box copy of Oni on PC, and I'm really sad I got rid of it.
The whole fucking team. I literally distracted their entire team, and my team could not kill one person.
Oh no!
I am only one Olaf. I've used my gourd drinker 3 times, and it has 1,000 healing.
There's no way it would happen, but I would like to see some kind of redo for Oni, or re-release, remaster, remake, whatever you want to say, because this just is funny.
Remake of
It's such a
Tenchu
weird
Wrath of
game.
Heaven.
Huh?
I want a remake of Tenchu Wrath of Heaven.
Henshu just needs more love in general. I always laugh about this too, because everyone is surprised because no one really pays attention to Oni or knows much about it. So whenever I mention, oh yeah, it's made by Bungie, like, what? Yep.
Bungie?
Yep.
Yep.
Bungie made Oni. I think it was just after Halo on the Xbox? Same year. Same year as Halo for the Xbox. Because I think it looked like the PC version of Halo came out in 2003. Yep, Windows version came out in 2003. The Mac version came out a couple months after that.
It was made by Bungie and ported by Rockstar Canada.
Yeah. So that's why Rockstar has the Oni picture in their library for that, because they published it.
Can you just imagine a game that, you know, has Bungie and Rockstar's name on it nowadays?
It would be so weird. Wait, the PC version of Oni has a multiplayer mod?
Huh.
I identify as a Comanche attack helicopter. No, 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 no! I need that. Oh my god. No! I I was literally picking up the armor. And they shot me.
Ouch.
Okay, I think that's enough for today. I'll see you guys.